Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand... Can he finish? Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Beyond the defence. And the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Amrabat. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Serge Gnabry's early career was a real struggle, but has seen a spectacular revival where he's transformed himself into one of Europe's most sought-after wide players now. And I think it's a real story of how hard work truly pays off.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Gone forward, Maguire kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is good alertness. Kim Min-jae played forward, now it's Kane.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Interesting ball. Guerrero is looking to... He's got the shot away! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Kane deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And we have our very first corner. Tries a shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead! Bayern Munich take the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming. Oh, super ball! Goretzka. It's Kimmich. Goretzka. Bayern Munich are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Now it's Kane. And here's a chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Martinez, and that interception was most necessary.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Diogo Dalot. That's Mount. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Diogo Dalot. Rafael Varane. Martinez. And Maguire. Gently done. Can he spark a counter here? Goretzka. Amrabat. Amrabat is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Mount. And Maguire. Martinez. He's had it taken off him.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Rashford. Guerrero. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Rashford. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Eriksen. And that's been intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Kane. Fiddles it through. Lima. And he's onside. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to retrieve it. Good spot, he's seen the run. Mount. To Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Varane. And Dalot. Mount. Eriksen.
Minutes has been
Final
indicated.
ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And here's Rashford. Spread it left. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn.
And we hit half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each.
Substitution on the field, number 27.
Manchester United get the ball rolling in the second half.
Coming on the field, number 42.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Backward it goes. Now it's Rashford. Kane. Bayern Munich, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending. Eriksen has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Maguire, and it's Eriksen. And Dalot. Diogo Dalot. Oh, good read. Musiala. Coman. And that interception was most necessary. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And the shot's on here. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Manchester United go into the lead.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Great defending, strong and determined.
The
And here's Kane.
Was 62,000.
Coman.
Bayern Munich are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Kane. That has been slung wide. Bayern Munich perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Manchester United have a freak. Oh, he's taken it. Mount. Bruno Fernandes. And that's been intercepted. Kimmich. Well seen. Saw that coming. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Eriksen. Threads one in. Now it's Mount. Bruno Fernandes. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution on the field. Number 45.
So, time for changes
Number
on
22.
both sides, actually.
Guerrero.
So the lead
Coming
now
on the
is
field.
2.
Number
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Bruno Fernandes. Played out wide. Into the box. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Dyer. Sane going full tilt down the left. Crunching tackle. And the counter is on. Gets his pass away. That's an excellent interception. He's gone direct here. Tell. Bayern Munich do have a chance to counter here. Diogo Dalot. Nicely spread. Dyer does really well to win the ball there. Sané. Now then, the ball's come loose. De Ligt. Tell. For Musiala. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in a good position here. Bayern Munich, corner number 2 then. Manchester United can counter promptly here. McTominay. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's good running with the ball. Musiala. Oh, good spread. Could move up a gear here. And he's picked out the run. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's picked his way through. He's there and gets it away. McTominay. Ahmad to Bruno Fernandes. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
McTominay. Lovely feet. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's there to get it away. Casemiro. Now, can he find a finish? Has a go! And more, and more, and more! And that's it. Bayern Munich played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. Benacer. Oh, good read. Distributed tidily. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, there are keepers, Peter, great keepers, and there's this man, Manuel Neuer. One of the few who can claim to have pretty much revolutionised his position, following in the steps of the great Kaiser, who some have said is the only sweeper that was better than him.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feat. Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Guerrero.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of
Can he finish? Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Has a goal! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Bayern Munich grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Sané. He won't be happy with that one. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Benacer now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tomori driven forward. Half an hour played now.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That has been cut short. Out to the left it goes. Xiao. Hernandez. Benacer. And he's forced to go back. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Hernandez picks it up out wide. Defence has got rid of that, and they're quick to get it back. Benacer. And the shot's on here. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he shoots! Goal! Milan! And they get themselves in front!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Milan go into the lead. Milan finding their passes. Kane. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. To Goretzka. And now the breakaway.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Sane is herring after that one. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lima. And he knocks it clear. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Substitution on the field. Number 27. Number 10.
That gets things going for the second half.
Coming on the field.
Bayern Munich don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in the second half, they can't hold back though.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Coman goes on a charge down the left. And it's played forward. And it's pulled back. Gets his head to it! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Guerreiro certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Benacer. Bayern Munich come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Musiala. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Rafael Leao. Decent hit! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Aim forwards. No joy this time.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Looks to clip it forward. Chance here to counter. Now it's Coman.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Kane. And he stands tall, impenetrable. it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a good ball out wide. Bayern Munich perhaps contemplating their next change here. Musiala. Always onto this. Now the finish! It's in!
Bayern Munich clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes
Guerrero.
on both sides, actually.
Number 15.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Number 9.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the
Coming
whole
on the
complexion of
field,
this one. They have the
number
momentum
19,
now.
Alphonso
That's
Davies.
tidy.
Number 2.
Oh, well played.
Dayo Upamecano.
Tell.
Number 39.
And that interception
Substitution
was
taking place.
most necessary. Passing is crisp and sharp. Coman. Davis. Kim Min-jae. Musa.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Xiao. Musa. It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. There's the shot! Sticks it away! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
No, no way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, good ball. Benacer. Oh, red, nice interception. Kimmich. And it's a corner. Milan can start a counter here. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, that's a key interception. Tell. Good running, strong. Tell! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish of true class! And what a climax we have here! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position, and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it...
Hits one! Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
There
Well,
will
he
be
had to
5
deal
minutes
with
added
an awful
time.
lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead? Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Adley.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
5 minutes to add. Passes short and sharp. And time is up. Bayern Munich were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.